You got the touch.
This is Jake Turner,
and Jamal Stone,
and we're coming to On Location at the Super Chief Gallery.
talking to the beautiful Miss Izzy Church. She has a lot of stuff going on right now. She has a web series,
Books,
TV shows,
animation,
movies, everything. Izzy, tell the world.
Hi, I'm Izzy Church, and I'm working on a lot of projects like you mentioned. I have a novel coming out called Angry Movie Guy, which I'm super excited about. It's a romantic comedy, and we're going to be hitting the shelves this summer, and I hope you will all check it out. Also, I have a couple of television concepts that I'm working on. One is Eve in the Bigger Apple. It's about a girl who is a rock and roller who finds out that she's actually Eve, the Eve that was banished from the Garden of Eden. And we've been doing a lot of music because of that television concept. We've been in the studio and we recorded a EP of music, and we're super excited about it because of it. We have a music single that's coming out called Summertime. It's going to be a hot song, and the show is going to be super hot as well.
Where's it going to be available? Where can they hear Summertime?
We're going to put Summertime on iTunes. We're going to put Angry Movie Guy. It's going to be, which is a novel. It's going to be out on bookstores all across America, hopefully.
Very cool.
And definitely on Amazon and, Barnes and Nobles and all the big guys are going to be carrying the book, and we want to turn it into a screenplay, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed and my toes as well that it'll be a big success and everybody will love it.
I'm sure it will.
After watching the kind of preview of Eve and the Bigger Apple, you're taking from a lot of mythologies from Native American culture, also seems like maybe a little Celtic and some Judeo-Christian. What really inspired you to kind of meld those?
Someone once told me to write your own mythology, and when you find your own myth, to live it. And I thought that was really inspiring, and I've been somebody who's really studied a lot of different, religious or spiritual or theological paths. I've studied a lot of them and tried to step into them and learn what they're about in my own way. I've done my own path work, and I stepped out and created this show from maybe part of that process, I didn't want to be so specific to one mythology or one religious practice. I wanted to really, it's fiction, you know what I mean? We're telling a story that's fiction, but it's rooted in symbolism, it's rooted in deep meaning, it's rooted in something that's great, that people can believe. They can believe this story because it is real, you know what I mean? It's real in this world that we're creating, so... And it does have a lot of deep meaning that stems from spiritual paths that have taught us a lot already. So I'm definitely reaching and gaining information from a lot of paths that are already there, but creating my own thing to create the story that is Eve in the Bigger Apple.
The animation, I really like the animation. What made you want to do like an animated project? What made you want to do this?
I was working on a children's book, was really what inspired it. I was working on a children's book, and I saw these characters, and I loved them, and the whole time I was doing it, all I could think was, these characters need to be moving, and I need to see them moving and talking and living more fully and more freely. I needed them to be more alive because they were real, I was giving them their life per se, but they really have their own life, and I felt they were kind of stuck or stagnant in a book, and I wanted them to have the life that they deserved. And so from working on my children's book, I decided to choose a few characters, and I wanted to, since I was working in a children's atmosphere, I decided the next project I would do would be for, a kind of adult animation or a mature audience animation, and thus the Suffer Club was born. I chose these 3 little girls that look like badass little terrors, and I thought, let's make this happen, and just wanting to see them come more alive. Been working with a great crew of people who have helped me do that. without them, the Suffer Club would not exist. So I'm really grateful to everyone that I've been working with, because I myself am I'm a writer and an illustrator, but I'm not per se an animator, so I have a great crew of animators.
It's very Adult Swim feel. I liked it.
I could see that, being a 15-minute short every night on Adult Swim. Now, being that you are doing books, novels, you have animation, you have a short film, you have a TV concept. How do you do all of this without going completely crazy?
That is a good question. I don't want to say that I don't go crazy sometimes, because I go crazy a lot of times, actually, but hopefully in a good way. I'm learning a lot. The whole process is really, it is stressful at times, but there's a lot of great learning curves. We've run into a lot of stumbling blocks on every project that I didn't know was going to come up. But in every stumbling block that happens, I learn something. I'm hoping that in the end, when I am mingling with people on another level, will, serve me well. These stumbling blocks, that's all I can really hope for. I do go a little crazy, but it's good in the end. Trust me, my hair's shorter, as you can tell. It's shorter because I pulled half of it out of my head.
Where can we go to find everything Izzy Church?
You can go to izzychurch.com, please, and check out just, little things that are going on with me as far as my acting career and whatnot. And then angrymovieguy.com is where you can go to check out the novel that will be coming out. And sufferclub.com is where the animation will be coming out. And even The Bigger Apple, we're in a bit of a process with, but we do have a website, but it's not live right now. Hopefully that will be coming out soon. We want everyone to be involved on everything that we're doing.
Thank you so much for doing an interview with us, Izzy. It was great. We wish you the best luck and the best success in all your projects, all your work.
I think I've heard everything I need to know.
Okay. All right. Thank you guys for watching.
Movies coming out you might not know about.
That's the slogan. That's the new slogan.
There it is.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Izzy, for joining us. Bye, everybody.